The Enneagram Type 7, also referred to as the dynamo, is known for their zest for life. The dynamo describes people born on the 7th, the 16th, the 25th of any month. And today we're going to talk about the Enneagram number 7, and we're going to talk about what makes them so unique, right? So the Enneagram 7 is seen as the most fortunate amongst all of them, especially amongst all the Enneagram numbers in Ennealogy, and especially those born on the 25th. A lot of people know the number 7 as the lucky number. So, despite the numerous setbacks and the challenges that the Enneagram 7 face, these individuals possess a unique blend of qualities that set them apart from the other numbers. So, we're going to talk about the characteristics, the life journey of the Enneagram 7, the dynamo, and we're going to discover how they can turn their perceived misfortunes into success. So, a lot of the challenges that they get come from the influence of K2, which is as which is the south node of the moon. Ennealogy number sevens can sometimes struggle with a range of emotional and psychological challenges. They struggle with things like indecisiveness, and that often affects their ability to make decisions. And it can make it difficult for them to commit to a single path or a single choice, meaning they're likely to start a bunch of things but not actually finish anything, and this can lead them to feeling very restless, and they're always looking for like new experiences, but they find it very hard to settle on one thing. Another common thing with the number 7 is they'll have these mood swings. They'll experience very high highs and very low lows often, and this can be very difficult for them to manage. And these emotional fluctuations can make them appear very unpredictable, and it can strain the relationships that they have with others. So, in addition to that, the disruptive energy of K2 can also cause them to feel out of sync with the things that surround them, and this can lead to them feeling very misunderstood. So the dynamos, the Enneagram number sevens, can face a lot of failures in their lifetime due to trying to get that those high highs and those low lows like kind of balance and upheavals through their life. So these setbacks can be disheartening, and it can sometimes make them give up. And it can contribute to a reputation of being very unfortunate or unlucky. So just like how the number 7 has that lucky side of them, they can also be on that unlucky side. And but it's all perception, because this perception couldn't be further from the truth. In reality, these challenges are opportunities for them to grow and to transform. So failure is just a stepping stone. Is a stepping stone to success. And each setback provides a valuable lesson or experience that can shape their character or resilience. So, with the right guidance and support, and Ennealogy or Enneagram number 7 Dynamo can navigate the challenges effectively. So, mentorship is very good for this type, and positive influences can play a crucial role in helping them harness their potential. With If they're guided well, they can channel those abilities they have into productive things, and they can feel very fulfilled in their endeavors. So they have a natural inclination towards spirituality and things of philosophy and philosophical thinking. And that can provide them with the inner strength that they need to overcome those obstacles. So number sevens also have this amazing ability to adapt and to thrive in diverse environments. It doesn't matter where you put them, they will adapt. And then not only adapt just to survive, they'll thrive in that environment. And that restlessness can be transformed into a love for travel and exploration. And that can allow them to gain new perspectives and insights. So, those mood swings that they have, those can be managed through things like mindfulness practices, like meditation, yoga, even something exercise, They just need to do things that bring them balance. Emotional regulation techniques. These things can help them maintain a balanced and a harmonious life. So, in essence, the journey of the Enneagram number seven, the dynamo, is one of continuous evolution. And by embracing, if they can just embrace those challenges and get support, then they can turn those things that they perceive to be misfortune into remarkable success. And their path is going to be filled with a lot of twists and turns. But, excuse me, but it's those twists and turns that are filled with just opportunities for growth and achievement. So the Enneagram 7 is inherently spiritual. Like, they're very kind-hearted, they're socially adept. Their spirituality often manifests in like deep connections to the mysteries of life, and they have a very profound sense of purpose. They're drawn to philosophical and metaphysical subjects, and they want to understand the deeper truths that govern this existence that we live in. This spiritual inclination that they have, it makes them very compassionate and empathetic, and they are always ready to help. Like, if you need help and you got a seven around, these are people that will always be willing to lend a hand. And they have a very kind-hearted nature. And it's evident when you see them like interact with others. So Enneagram number sevens are known for their generosity and their willingness to support their friends and their family and even strangers. They have a natural ability to sense the emotions and the needs of others, and this makes them very excellent listeners, and because they're good listeners, this also makes them very good advisors and counselors. And that empathy that they have, it extends to their social circles. So they're often seen as, if you have a group, they're the thing that's holding the group together. So if there's any disharmony, if you say you have disharmony, right? And you want to bring some harmony to that situation, you want to bring that situation together, get you a seven. Get a seven involved with the situation. And nine times out of ten, that seven, the energy of the seven will help bring that situation together. So um like I said before, they're very socially adept. They can navigate any social setting with ease. They possess a unique charm that draws people towards them, and this makes them very popular and well liked. So they have a friendly nature about them, and they have this ability to connect with anybody basically, and they're very approachable and relatable, and they won't discriminate based on things like social status, um color, any religion, anything that was seek to separate people are what basically what they don't do. They're if they're in their um best side anyway, they treat everyone with equal respect and kindness. And this inclusive attitude that they have, it earns them admiration and loyalty from those who do surround them. And one of the most standout things about the Dynamo number seven is their originality. They're very independent thinkers. They're not afraid to challenge what we would consider conventional. And even if it is something that is like conventional, they bring a fresh perspective to it. So their philosophical outlook on life allows them to see beyond the surface and explore things that are new. But that combined with their originality leads them to become the innovators and the thought leaders in whatever field that they're in. So the dynamo, the Ennealogy or the Enneagram number seven are the champions of personal freedom and justice. They have a strong sense of what's right and what's wrong, and they're not afraid to speak out about things that they feel are an injustice. And they're very eloquent. They have a very persuasive way to sway the opinions of the public, and they can rally up people for support um that they believe in. And whether it's through, it doesn't matter necessarily what way that they do this. However, that's going to depend on on other numbers and other factors and just how they choose to express, but it doesn't matter. They can get their message through, whether it's through public speaking, whether it's through writing, whether it's through um, music, any form of expression where they need to get a message across, they can do that. And they can especially do it with their voice to advocate for the for individuals or social change, things like that. So, despite sometimes on the outside looking very chaotic, they're very well organized and they maintain a balanced lifestyle. And they have a unique way of structuring their lives that may seem to us like chaos, but for them, it works. For instance, you ever see somebody with a desk that you just look at and you're like, man, everything just looks all over the place, but it has some sort of organization to where you can see that this person knows exactly where everything is and how it operates. They have this ability to juggle multiple responsibilities and interests, and that is a testament to their organizational skills. And when they prioritize their mental and their physical health, they make sure that they have the energy and the clarity to juggle all of these things. So they have a very multifaceted personality that makes them fascinating individuals. They can be idealistic, they can be dreamers, they can be practical though at the same time because they have to be in order to get all of this stuff done. They can't just be so up in the clouds that they can't bring it down and make it happen. So on one hand, they have that vision of a utopian where everybody lives in harmony or whatever that utopia is for them. And then on the other hand, they have the understanding of that importance of the practical part of it and that they need the material success to make to and the diligent work to actually make it happen. And that duality allows them to navigate complex things with grace and resilience. Like when you see is a they're called the dynamo for a reason. I'll get the on one of these things we're gonna tap into the etymology of that word dynamo, but it describes them perfectly. So in essence, in alien and enneagram number seven are a blend of spirituality, a blend of kindness, originality, and justice. Their journey is one of continuous growth and self-discovery, and they strive to make a positive impact on the world around them. And by embracing those unique qualities that they have while staying true to their values and being original, they can inspire others, man. They can leave a lasting legacy. So if you or someone you know are an Enneagram number seven, embrace that unique quality that defines you. And don't forget to check out our next video because we're going to talk about K2. K2 is the celestial body for the Enneagram number seven, the dynamo. And we're going to, in that video, talk about how K2 influences the lives of the dynamo. So I'll see you there. Click that video. I'll see you over there. And if you need to know, if you don't know what your number is, click the link in the description. There's a video that goes on how to find out what your number is, and then check out all the videos on my channel that go into your number and your ruling planet. And then I also offer a free reading. Just go ahead in the description box. All the information is there.